pieces of art.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to be making a layered sunflower. I was inspired by a flower in my garden today, and I'm going to be putting a crackle back on it. So this is the Molds and Shapes Rough and Tough tray mold, size large, and we'll be using J. Diction 1:1 low viscosity resin. I'm also going to be putting these stamps in the flower. I've mica brushed them with monarch colors. I've been seeing a lot of monarchs lately. So we're going to be putting those in the mold as well. You'll notice that there's a flat side and an embossed side. The flat side gets stuck to your mold because silicone sticks to silicone. So we're going to just put those in the mold. I want this butterfly in the middle, where the middle is, and then the other butterfly is going to be just flying around. For my center, I'm going to be using this holographic glitter mixture and some black crushed glass. I like using crushed glass with the glitter because it holds the glitter down better instead of it floating all over the place. For this bloom, I'll be using Eye Candy's Satori White, and I will be mixing some color into that, making yellows and oranges. I've got some Texpert paste in yellow and red. I will be making some orangey color, and possibly some Octopus Fluids pumpkin, depending on what color I can come up with. Okay, we are back. My temperature is about 83 degrees or so. It's going on 84. So I am gonna pull some aside for my white. I'm just gonna torch the bubbles and get rid of all the bubbles here. And here we're gonna put the center in. I want to make sure that the middle butterfly looks like it's sitting in the center. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect center, but on the center. And we're just gonna fiddle with this a little bit until I think it looks good. I'm gonna start mixing my colors. So I added some yellow to my Satori White, and I want to make it a little bit more orangey. So I want the flower to go from black to orange to yellow. So we will be fussing with colors coming up with between red and yellow, making orange. We're going to put the paste in a piping bag so that it makes it easier to put down in the pour. Okay, and we're just going to cut the little tip off the bag. Maybe about 3 millimeters or so. And then we're going to start making our petals. And that will do it for the first layer. We'll be back for the next layer. Okay, here we are going to mix up for the next layer. So I've put some clear resin in, and in my clear resin is going to be Marabou alcohol ink. It gives a slight glitter sheen to it. So in the clear part we'll have blue, green, purple glitter. So that's just going to go into the clear. And then we will pour the clear and then start our flower. Here I'm mixing some white. This step is just like the last one, except I'm going to be making more yellow petals than orange. So I start with my Satori white, and I get that to the opaqueness that I want. I'm still playing with this, so I never know how much to use. I keep pushing the line with this to see how far I can go. But I'm really liking the Satori. And then I will see here, I'm trying to decide if it's opaque enough. I don't want real wispy petals. I want solid petals. So I put a little bit more in. And I'm still trying to decide. I go with a little bit more, just a little bit on the end of the stick. Give that a good mix. I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to use some yellow. I'm going to do just one drop of this Texpert epoxy pigment paste and medium yellow. See what that gives us. Ooh, that's a nice bright. Nice and bright. I might tone that down a little bit with pumpkin. Not much. Just a little. I'm going to tone it down with Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Pumpkin. Just one drop to start. Just to tone it down just a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Get rid of this. And then this is not ready yet. It still has to thicken a little bit. Not much. Can move this over a little bit. And I'm going to put my yellow in the bag. I'm going to leave just a little bit in my cup for to add a little bit of red to it for the middles of the flower. Don't need a whole lot. Just like that much, not much in there. Okay, gonna wait a few minutes here. It's gotta just get a little bit warmer. Here's my yellow. Wipe my sticks off. So I did an earlier pour today for video editing, and it didn't turn out. So I'm a little disappointed at the moment, but that's okay. We'll just redo it. Get rid of the bubbles. Okay, I think we're gonna get started here. So I'm just gonna cut the tip. While we were away, I just made up some orange for the insides of the flowers. All I did was add a couple drops of pumpkin to the yellow. And I'm just gonna cut the tip off here. Okay, and we're just gonna start creating some petals. I just wanted to come back for just a few minutes because as I'm watching this bloom, it's gorgeous. Look at how pretty that's blooming. I hope the other side looks as good. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back, everyone. So I am here. It's about, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And I'm gonna put the final step on this one. I'm going to do a crackle back, which is why I came back to show you the backing. So, however, with this crackle back, I don't want multiple colors in it. I just want the crackle and the one color because the flower is busy enough. But my whole inspiration for this pour was a sunflower that I saw out in my garden. And so that had a big blue sky backing on it. So I thought that that would look cool. So I've drawn up 8 ounces of resin here, and I'm just going to divide it in half. Just going to do 4 and 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tint the clear, and I'm going to tint it with Night Blue from Octopus Fluids, and I'm going to use this blue, purple, red mica powder for the main color of the crackle. So let's just get this tinted. So it's just, it's barely tinted. There's 1 drop in there, and that's 4 ounces of resin. And then when you do crackles, you use quite a bit of mica. So I'm going to use a pretty good scoop like that. And you want this to be opaque. So we'll see where we're at. I might even throw a small scoop of interference into this clear. We'll see. This sure is a pretty blue. Kind of has a blue to purple shift. And I think I am going to wait for it to thicken just a little bit. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more in there. You want this to be pretty heavy. I'm going to put that much more in. I think I am going to put a little bit of interference in there. Just a small scoop. Don't want a lot. Just a little bit. So it's still very transparent, which is what you need for a crackle. Okay, so that's all I'm doing with the interference. And we'll let that settle in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna let this thicken a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. It's at about 91 degrees or so. It's pretty warm. It's still kind of not very thick, but thickening. But I'm gonna go ahead. I did not account for a push, but I don't want a clear center, so I'm hoping that this will float all the way across my mold. So we're just going to do a slow, put it in slowly. I hope I don't go over the edge. This is a pretty blue. I think that will look stunning against the yellow. I just hope that it floats to the end. It should. I can't remember if I've done this without pushes before. I think I did. I did do a clock for my music room, and I think I did that one without a push because I did not want that open center. Although I suppose on this one it wouldn't have mattered because the flower is there. It wouldn't have showed. Oh well. hindsight, right? Okay, that is it. A quick time lapse, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. It didn't go all the way to the edge. It's close. Didn't go all the way to the edge. So let's take a look. And here it is. Gotta take these out. And there you have it. I almost wish the blue was a little bluer. I can't really see the crack. Well, I mean, you can see the crackle when you look, but